This is Mark Gordon with GoldenTicker.com on Tuesday, October the 27th with a quick market update here. I wanted to show you a chart of the NASDAQ, and we can see that the NASDAQ sliced through this red line, which is your 20-day moving average, on increasing volume today. This is a negative sign. All these red arrows are distribution days, and distribution is where you have increased selling from the day before. And this is a signal that institutions and large investors are dumping stock. And we've had 5 in the recent couple weeks here, and 8 within the last month. So this is a lot of distribution starting to show up in the marketplace. Not a good sign. All is not lost, though. We are still above this blue line, which is the 50-day moving average. If we slice that blue line on heavy volume, heavy increasing volume, that would be a negative sign for the markets, and a signal that we could possibly be going into a correction. All is not lost on the NASDAQ. We still remain above this key moving average here, but the markets are very, very tough right now, coming under pressure. A great bellwether for this current market rally has been Apple Incorporated, and last week it gapped up here on a great earnings report in 4 days of very heavy volume. This week has been a little different story. We have 3 down days here, and the last 2 of them coming on increasing volume or distribution. It looks like Apple will be coming down here to first test this 20-day moving average. But Apple has been very strong, and it's not unusual for it to want to give back some of these huge gains, and especially try and fill this gap during a weak market. But keep an eye on Apple. If it slices this 50-day moving average on heavy volume, not a good sign. In fact, it's had really good support of the red line, the 20-day moving average, during most of its run here. So this is a very key moving average to watch. One of our favorite retail stocks is Aeropostale, and today was not a good day. It sliced this 50-day moving average, the blue line, on increasing heavy volume. Not a good sign for Aeropostale. A major bellwether for Chinese stocks is Baidu.com, and also a major bellwether for the general market. Today, Baidu sent some very strange signals. It sliced the 50-day moving average on very heavy volume, but then investors supported it down here near this green dotted line, which is the 100-day moving average, and then ran it back up over the 50-day moving average. But of course, we did not fill this massive gap here. So the support looks good for Baidu around the 50-day moving average, but a huge gap down on massive volume, not a good sign. So sort of mixed signals on Baidu. Another Chinese leader has been EJ House in China. Yesterday it sliced the 50-day moving average, this blue line, on heavy volume, and then today again sliced the 100-day on increasing heavy volume as well, and could not recover above the 100-day moving average. So very weak for EJ House. Another Chinese leader had a horrible day today. FUQI International, a major Chinese jewelry retailer, slicing the 100-day moving average on very heavy increasing volume here, and not able to get back above its 50-day moving average that it sliced last week here. So very weak action here from several of the Chinese leaders. And Green Mountain Coffee, which has been a very strong stock lately, had a bad day today, slicing its 20-day moving average on increasing volume. Has been having a great run here since late August, and then even the pullback the last couple of days has been on very light volume, so nothing to worry about, finding support at the 20. But today's breach of the 20-day moving average on increasing volume shows some weakness for Green Mountain, which is actually still above this blue line, the 50-day moving average. So not in terrible shape, but definitely some signs of weakness there. Intuitive Surgical, which has been a leader in the medical equipment area, makers of the Da Vinci robotics surgery machine, been acting very strong lately, and today was fine, just pulling back with support at the 20-day moving average here on light volume. Continually finding support here at the 50-day moving average ever since its massive run began here back in July. So sort of a mixed bag on the stock market. Heavy distribution coming into the indexes. Some Chinese leaders really coming under some heavy selling pressure. But most of the leaders generally not looking awful yet. But keep an eye on them. This market could turn and go into a correction here. But we'll be watching it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. As you may know, making big money in stocks is all about being aboard the handful of true market leaders during a strong bull market. At GoldenTicker.com, we concentrate on locating only the strongest stocks and give you proper buy and sell points based upon our proven trading models. We also monitor the health of the general market to let you know when conditions are favorable. I'd like to invite you to begin your free 2-week trial at GoldenTicker.com now and get full access to all our stock picks, advanced lessons, and more.